Hi guys, it's Shreya here and welcome back to my channel Beauty and the Code. आज के वीडियो में मैं आपके साथ एक गिफ्ट सेट शेयर करने वाली हूँ and this one is from Bellavita. This is called as a Bellavita luxury perfume set for women and this one comes with a set of four gorgeous perfumes for all moods and occasions, and I'm going to take you through all the four variants that are available here with a full-blown review of all of these. So let's begin. Before we do so, make sure कि आपने मेरे चैनल पे सब्सक्राइब कर लिया है, you hit the bell notification and you follow me on Instagram. And now let's get started. So let's talk about the packaging first. This gift set comes in this very luxurious looking cardboard box which is like an off-white in color with golden details on it. And पीछे की तरफ जितने भी variants हैं, इसमें 4 perfume variants हैं, उनके सबके details यहाँ पे mentioned है. The pricing is 849 rupees and you get 4 perfumes of 20 ml each, so it's a total of 80 ml. This box comes with a magnetic closure and you can open the box like this, and this is how all the perfumes are sitting inside. Now these are very well snug tight and doesn't fall around, so the packaging is very cohesive and it is something which is like a perfect gifting option available in the market for a very affordable price. The 4 variants that we have here is Rose, Glam, Date and a Senorita. So these 4 perfumes are like one of their best sellers. And the best thing is, I feel that this is a good compilation of, different moods and different occasions, and you can pick any one of them based on where you're going. So that's exactly what we'll be doing today. I'll be taking you through all the 4 variants. Let's begin with the review. So I picked the first variant. This one is Bellavita Luxury Rose Women Perfume. Comes in this very gorgeous pink bottle. And this is a glass bottle having golden details. The cap is snug tight and this is how the atomizer looks like. Let's spray this and then we'll talk about the notes breakdown. So the sprayer diffuses the product really well, and around 4 to 5 sprays is a good amount to go for getting a longevity of around 7 to 8 hours. Let's talk about the notes breakdown in here. So this one is categorized as a very gorgeous, a floral, oriental, woody kind of a fragrance. It has some fruity nuances to it along with some floral and woody nuances to it. It opens up with peach, blackcurrant, mandarin, pink pepper, orange. Middle notes are jasmine and woody rose. Base notes are amber, musk, vanilla and benzoin. So the notes journey for this one opens up with a blast of very juicy fruitiness going on there. The orange, mandarin and peach, they add a lot of zestiness, a lot of freshness in this fragrance. It gives a morning sunshine a vibe, like you want to start your day with a very positive vibe, and this fragrance has that kind of like a positive vibe to it. It goes into this very gorgeous floral accords. So the jasmine rose peachy combination is a very classy combination. The base notes adds a lot of sweetness, a lot of warmth in this fragrance, like the amber and vanilla combination in this fragrance. I think it does the magic and it binds the whole fragrance together. It's kind of like a smooth, romantic, lunch date appropriate kind of a fragrance. So I truly imagine somebody who's wearing like a pink floral dress or maybe a sari, and she's out to go for lunch with her partner, and she's like having a very good time at lunch with her partner. A very comfortable, cozy environment, having a heart-to-heart conversations, and she's enjoying the company of her guy and she's enjoying her lunch. So this feels like a very soft, romantic fragrance to me. Now when I say soft, it's just the kind of fragrance that it is, but the performance is really good. 5 to 6 sprays of this perfume gives me a longevity of around 7 to 8 hours. Now this creates a good scent bubble around me. So anyone who's talking to me in close proximity will definitely get a wisp of this fragrance. The sillage is moderate, it leaves a good trail, but it does not like immediately fill the room. Eventually it does. So overall I think the performance is really good. This is a perfect day wear kind of a fragrance. You can wear this in any season, but it is more appropriate to be worn during daytime, and I don't see any age restrictions for this one. Anybody from teenager to mature women can carry this off, and it definitely has like a very brightness of this jasmine and mandarin and fruitiness. It's very uplifting in nature, and I feel that this is a very beautiful day wear fragrance. If you happen to purchase this 20 ml bottle separately, it costs around 449 rupees, whereas if you buy it in a part of gift set, it costs for around 200, because you get 4 bottles of perfumes, which is in total price for 849 rupees. So I think buying it as a part of set is more affordable. This one is also available in 100 ml. So if you want to individually purchase this, you can do so. The second one that I've picked is called as Glam. This comes in a very gorgeous peach colored bottle with golden details on it. Again, the cap is snug tight, and this is how the atomizer is. Let's spray this one. So again, the atomizer diffuses the product really well. And this fragrance is kind of like a white floral patchouli honey kind of a fragrance. It opens up with kind of like a zestiness of African orange, but it's not very zesty. It's kind of like a sweet sour combination, like the khatta meetha combination of African orange. Mid notes, it has a jasmine. Base notes has white honey, patchouli, rose, Virginia, cedar. Now this fragrance is called as Glam, and I can sense why it is called so, because you know the white honey, the base notes in this of this white honey, some warmth, vanilla and cedar. I think this overall base notes creates and binds the fragrance super duper well, and that jasmine brightens up this fragrance. It does have like a red carpet glam to it. Like I can totally imagine some celebrity wearing this and walking the red carpet. So this kind of has a very like a feminine vibe to it, but a stronger feminine vibe to it, like in a way that, you know, a girl who knows what she's doing, a woman who knows her place in her life, and she knows what she wants and she gets what she wants, that kind of a fragrance. It has a very captivating effect somehow. It is like confidence with glamour. Like that's the combination that this fragrance is exuding. This does not have sweetness to it. It is quite dominating by the white florals and the woodiness going on there. So you know, this is a kind of fragrance which is quite versatile in nature. You can wear it during daytime, you can carry it off during nighttime, you can even carry it off for a DJ party or a get together or a family get together. You know, it's something that fits every bill kind of a fragrance. So this is like an every season, every occasion, everyday kind of a fragrance. This is slightly maturer, and I don't see teenagers wearing this. So 20 plus I think is the appropriate age to be worn this. 5 to 6 sprays gives me around 6 to 7 hours of longevity. Now this one creates a strong scent bubble. It also leaves a trail and it also fills the room. So the overall performance, the feel and everything about this fragrance is pretty good. The next fragrance is called as a Date. Now this is a slightly different packaging than the rest that I showed you. It has this very beautiful ombre effect going on of pink to purple and a very deep purple at the bottom. And this also has like the golden accent. Let's spray this one. This perfume is, I think, by far the most romantic kind of a fragrance. Like it just feels like love is in the air kind of a fragrance out there. And no wonder they have called this as a Date. It opens up with some pink pepper and red berries. Like the berries in this is super romantic. That's what makes this perfume as a very people pleaser appealing and a very sexy perfume as well. Then in the mid notes, it has jasmine, orange blossom and some violet. Now, violet note can bring in a very kind of like a delicate powdery feel in this perfume, and this definitely has a powdery dry down. The base notes also has some powdery notes along with vanilla, musk and some moss. So this also gives like a green touch in this fragrance. So this is like a very gorgeous kind of like a fruity floral green fragrance out there. This has a very innocent romantic feel to it, and you know, this is something which is very kind of like a very appealing and a very inviting kind of a fragrance. So from the name, we already know this is like a date appropriate fragrance because it is romantic, it's a sexy, it's innocent and powdery kind of a fragrance. This performs really well, like around 5 to 6 sprays of this gets me around 8 hours of longevity. So I love the performance of this one. This is also very unique because of like that berry mixing up with the other notes. So this kind of makes it like a very perfect kind of like a juicy fragrance as well. It leaves a good trail and it creates a good scent bubble around me. And overall, I think the performance for this one is pretty good. So out of the three fragrances that I showed you, this one has the most amount of fruit punch in it. So this is like a good kind of like a fruity floral woody fragrance. The last perfume that I'm going to talk about is called as a Senorita. Now, Senorita also has similar packaging to Date, where it goes from light pink to a very dark pink combination with, again, golden accents to it. Let's spray this perfume. Now, Senorita is, I think, by far the most unique in terms of notes. This is again kind of like a fruity floral, warm, woody kind of a fragrance, but has a very different feel and a very unique feel to it. This fragrance opens up with yuzu, pomegranate and mint. Now, this literally feels like a very gorgeous cocktail mocktail kind of a situation, and that's exactly what this feels like. In the heart note, it has very different and delicate florals. It has peony, lotus and magnolia. Now, these three floral notes are very sensitive, delicate, feminine kind of notes. Base notes has musk, mahogany and amber. Now, this fragrance overall is a super delicate, feminine, soft kind of a fragrance. If you are someone who likes their fragrances to be very soft and supple and you don't want to give headache to other people, this is the kind of fragrance that you should go for. The florals in this are super delicate, like it just, this color, this pink, pearly pink color that I'm wearing, this fragrance just reminds me of this color for some reason. It's like soft, baby-like, delicate and innocent, and that's exactly what this perfume represents. Now, coming to the performance of this one, around 5 to 6 sprays gives me around 5 to 6 hours. So consider one spray as 1 hour of longevity. Now, this one is a kind of fragrance which sits very close to my skin. Coming to projection, this has a moderate projection and moderate sillage. This sits very close to my skin. It's not very projective, but it does create a good scent bubble around me. It does not leave a trail, and overall this perfume is kind of like a softer perfume as compared to the other three. This again, I find it appropriate to be worn during daytime in all seasons, and especially in summer season. I think the mintiness in this just gives a good kick in the perfume. So you'll get the most of it out of this fragrance if you wear it during daytime. Perfect to be worn with when you're going out with friends on a casual lunch, or you're hanging out with your friends, going to a mall, grocery shopping, a very kind of like a very everyday kind of a fragrance, and perfect for all casual occasions. So that completes my take on this luxury set from Bellavita. Now, I feel that this is a perfect gift option. It has a good compilation of fragrances which perform really well and are very unique. I definitely would like to call it like a complete value for money, like the Paisa Vasool kind of a box, because you're getting some amazing fragrances at a very low price. So that's it for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed watching this. If you did, then let me know in the comment section, and like this video, leave some amazing comments. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and follow me on Instagram, and I'm going to see you very soon in my next video. Bye.